I don't know if anybody can get this. It looks like looks like I got attacked or something here. My all the transmission, all the broadcasting programs that I use, it's like they just suddenly got attacked. My Chrome browser that I have to use for transmission just it got. I don't know what's happening. I can't complete the show. If anyone's seeing this or getting this, I apologize that I don't know what to do. Everything is blacked out here. Everything. I mean, I'm used to being attacked. Hello, Fluffles. Okay. Fluffles, I'm just going to stay here for a few minutes to see if everyone else gets this. So I'm going to have to shut everything down. Okay. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's happened. I feel like I feel like it's like some sort of weird attack thing. That's what it feels like to me. I've had my shows shut down before in the middle of a show. That's happened to me. This one feels very nasty. It's one of the worst that I've ever noticed. Everything's completely blacked out. Everything. I don't really know what to say. I'm not comfortable trying to proceed using my tablet. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's very difficult to do the show from a tablet, okay? Hello, Chicky. I say things that YouTube and Google don't like. They don't like that I say them. I don't think all my screens, all my software, I operate about 4 different softwares simultaneously to do a show, and then I have to open 2 browsers, and I got multiple cameras and things like that, and they're all blacked out. There's no power shortage here. The internet is working perfectly fine. But I think it's an attack. I can't prove it. My shows have been shut down and blacked out multiple times, but in different ways. I guess they have different ways to do it. It's very unusual for... Hello, Sarah. Oh, thank you, Chicky. I'm glad you enjoy that. I'm glad you guys are getting this. This is a little tiny... This is like my apology video. I can't really continue with the show, but I just connected through my little tablet here, hoping that you would get the signal and go from there. Sarah, okay. I don't know what to do. Well, I have to fix everything here. The computers, the monitors, the software, it's all gone. I don't know what to do. So, Sarah, we're in the middle of your reading. Okay, Sarah, how about this? I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to finish your mini reading. I hope it makes sense to you so far. How am I going to do this? I'm just doing everything one-handed at the moment. All right, so the point, okay, Sarah, the point that I was trying to make so far is that you're starting to see a certain type of destiny unfold, and it's not unusual for you. It's possibly something that you've been expecting. And the question is, what do you do now? Because it's kind of unusual. What I'm sensing with the star card for you is that you're aware that big changes are happening. They're going to happen. And it's like what I call a lifestyle package deal. It's new and it's unfolding for you. And it's just a new level of understanding where it doesn't matter what your day job is or your activities or how old you are or how young you are or your belief systems. What really counts is your aura. The aura that you radiate is the aura of hope. And so when you radiate the aura of hope, you can attract people who are deficient in hope. And they're attracted to that light. Like there is hope. And that could come in a million different forms. So it doesn't have to be like religion. You don't have to look like a guru or become a preacher or tell everybody everything's going to be okay when it isn't for some people. It's just radiating hope. If somebody needs comfort and reassuring that, it's not the end of the world yet, or that they know if someone's in very dire conditions, you can provide comfort or something like that. So I'm just going to go on with the next card. The next card would be your challenges. And I have the Knight of Pentacles. I don't know if I can, let me do it like this. Can you see that? The challenges here it makes me feel like you're a little bit on your own with who you are. A lot of people do not like the sense of realizing or knowing that they are a finite individual person. A lot of people are utterly, totally dependent on relationships with other people to get a sensation of who they are as a person. In other words, like in marriages or very close relationships or friendships and things, the energy of reflection, the energy of the mirror becomes very, very valuable. Like in a healthy marriage, for example, it's the open enemy. There's nowhere to hide in a healthy marriage or even in a sick marriage because it's the seventh house dynamic. There's nowhere to hide. You are opposite them, they are opposite you. They see you in all your glory and all your poopiness. You see them in all their glory and all their poopiness. Now, what are you going to do with that? That's a whole different thing. In a healthy relationship, people conduct everything through the entity of the relationship, which is a third-party entity itself. That's a whole other story. But anyway, for you, Sarah, with the Knight of Pentacles here, my feeling is that, let's just say you're hitched up. You've already got some kind of mate, partner, something, a friend in life, very, very close to you. You're very close to them. You trust each other. But on this new part, this new chapter in life, it doesn't quite work that way. It's like I'm trying to think how to describe it. It's like let's say you're married or something like that, and you start this new chapter of life and you realize, oh, you're basically on your own with this new thing, even though you might have a loved one. With this new chapter going forward, where you are radiating hope, where you radiate the star card type of energy, it makes me feel like it's not necessarily going to be that easy for you, because it means dependency. Other people might depend on you, You really don't, and you don't want people depending on you, leaning on you, like sucking life energy out of you, sucking your hope out of you so that they can get hope. Drowning, that kind of energy. So with the Knight of Pentacles here, it makes me feel like deep inside, going forward in this new chapter of life, there's part of you that wishes you had a really steady, solid kind of mate at your side to go forward into this new future. In other words, let's say you're already well set up with relationships or whatever, but you're starting a new chapter and the existing relationship is not really relevant to the new chapter. So there's a part of you which would want, like, I wish I had a business partner or something like that, or a workmate, or like if you're going to do like a craft show, for example, like I sometimes do craft shows, and it's nice to have somebody helping you. And with the Knight of Pentacles here, my feeling is that it would be nice, you're feeling like, God, I wish I had somebody to help me on this new chapter. Somebody who was strong, capable, masculine perhaps, male, strong, who had the best of intentions for you, who understands what you're dealing with, and is just there for support. Okay, so how are you going to go forward with all this? So we're going to pull the next card now, so bear with me. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles here. So my feeling is the way forward for you, given the reading that you've had so far, is to just nibble things off one little chunk at a time over the months, the days, the weeks, the months, the years. As you go forward, take a hold of this star card energy, make it your own, embody it, own it, live it. Without, you don't have to be a guru, or you don't have to tell everybody, hey, if you're feeling hopeless, I can help you. You don't have to do that. Just be you. And then whatever that looks like for you, if it turns into a way that you could turn it into a job or a practice or something like what we do here, if somebody needs help and they want, and you want to offer assistance and it is a paid service, you could do that. Turn it into work and then just build it up. Very, very long-term, slow and steady over time. Over time, you will become a new person accordingly. Because you're not there yet. You're entering this new chapter. You're entering it now. It might be something to which you've already aspired, and now you can actually see a glimpse on the horizon that this is actually potential for you, okay? So I hope that makes sense for you. I'm going to, how am I going to do this? I've got to read for necessary truth now. How am I going to do this? Dear Necessary Truth, we're going to have to put this on as a rain check, okay? All right? It's a rain check. So I wish everybody a wonderful evening and a wonderful cusp season. How am I going to charge people? You're going to do a mentorship program, and how are you going to charge people? Okay, that's fair enough. There's different ways. You can do what I do. I've got my PayPal. There's Etsy. There's Patreon. There's GoFundMe. There's all sorts of different ways. There's cash. You can do live interventions with cash or whatever. You help people for free. It sucks. You might have an Aquarius streak inside you without knowing it. Yeah, it sucks. All right, Necessary, thank you. Thank you, everybody. And we'll do this again another time. And now I have to figure out how the hell am I going to fix everything. I don't even know if it's fixable. I've never had this before. I've had blackouts, cutouts, attacks, and everything, but nothing like this. Okay, take care, everybody. Be loving, be loved. I'm going to check out now. Here we go. Bye-bye.